I can't even say I'm surprised. Can't even say I'm surprised at this point. This team has reached an all-time low. Three losses to unranked teams. Three straight losses. I don't even know where to start. Like coaching, the players. Florida State, man. I ain't gonna lie. I had y'all winning today. I had y'all winning. Facts. I did. I had y'all beating Memphis. Just because of the simple fact that even though we came into the season as the 10th ranked team in the nation, and then we got ran over, we got ran on, we got ran down by Boston College and Georgia Tech. Couldn't stop a nosebleed in any of those games. I still held out a little bit of hope for y'all, man. Even though DJU State been stinking up the joint for the past 3 weeks, I still had hope. I still had hope. Florida State loses this game to Memphis 20-12. I was watching the game. I'm not gonna. I would be lying to y'all if I told y'all that it wasn't one of the most boring football games I've ever watched in my entire life. Okay, it was horrible. DJU got outclassed and outperformed by a dude named Seth Hennigan. Ever heard of him? I've never heard of him. First time I've ever seen Bull was when he popped up on the screen yesterday when he was running all over us and throwing touchdowns. DJU though, man, I want to talk about DJU. I know that I discussed my boy DJU. I'm not. Let me. I know I discussed DJ Ungale in my last video I made when we got our asses whooped by Boston College. Bro, this is why I say this is even though Jimbo Fisher, man, wasn't the best coach, at least there was some culture. He established a culture, bro, in Florida State, bro. Florida State don't have no culture, bro. This is what happens when you keep trying to buy a fucking national championship. You spend all the money on the D line. The D line can't do shit. You spend money, you go and spend $1.3 million in NIL money and a fucking quarterback. That ain't worth shit. Ain't worth a motherfucker. The best play he had in this game was a 65-yard bomb to Malik Benson. And even Malik Benson, I believe he was a transfer. He's a wash. Because you don't have a quarterback that can get him the football consistently. DJU, man, let's get into these stats, though, bro. Let's get into these stats, man. Very, very disappointing game, man. The same old shit, same old shit, bro. Uh, just inaccurate throws, not really seeing the field. Threw a freaking interception that looked like a fucking punt. Like, what are you doing, dude? I mean, granted, his arm got hit, bro, but and people were talking about his athletic ability and his mobility. Dude had 9 carries for negative 16 yards today. Where is that mobility? Where is that versatility? Where's that dual threat quarterback that we used to see in Clemson? Where is he? Certainly wasn't at the game yesterday. Uh, can't run the football still. Even though you have a decent running back by committee, you still can't run the football. Tua Philly, four carries, 30 yards. Cam Davis, 5 carries, 13 yards. Roy Dale Williams isn't that the dude that came from Alabama? I can see why they let your ass go. 5 carries, 6 yards. Granted, you had a touchdown, but come on, bro. That shit was literally right there, and you struggled to get in the end zone even then. The defense played a lot better this game. I will give them credit for that. That Cryer interception was crazy. Shout out to Cryer, man. But The special teams is even a disaster. I didn't even get a chance to talk about special teams. What was going on with that fumble? Dude bumps into the guy that's trying to catch the punt, and then he fumbles the ball, and they get the ball right back. Florida State is a poorly coached team, bro, and I don't know if it's because the coaches are bad or is it because the players are bad. I'm gonna have to go with the players are bad because you had a lot of transfers this last season. You don't have a quarterback this year. Um, People are still saying that they should put Brock Glenn in the game. Fuck no, Brock Glenn is ass. I do not want to see Brock Glenn play football for the Florida State Seminoles ever again in my life, ever since he got his ass whooped on national television 69-3 by fucking Georgia, bro. And I know Georgia is a good team, bro, but golly, man, you were 13-0 before that shit happened. And guess who was quarterbacking for us? Brock poop ass Glenn. I do not want to see Brock Glenn touch the field. Okay? So you ride it out with DJU, man. I'm just keep talking shit about Bull, bruh. I'm just talk shit about him, but he's the best option right now. Even though he only has 666 yards on the season, one touchdown, two interceptions, and a QBR of 43.1. But Florida State did this to themselves, though. Okay, look at Cam Ward, man. You mean to tell me y'all couldn't have tried to get Cam Ward? I mean, Florida State. I mean, Florida is Florida, nigga. Shit. Look what Cam Ward's doing over there in fucking Miami. I was just talking to my boy yesterday too when the game was going on, and he was like, "I'm still trying to figure out if I'm still trying to figure out a team I want to pick or whatever the case may be." And then I guess he's rolling with Miami Hurricanes, and honestly, bro, at this point, I can't even blame him. Can't even blame him. Like we're 3-0. We lose to Georgia Tech. Get punched on by Georgia Tech. Get punched on by Boston College, and you lose to fucking Memphis. I don't know. Honestly, I'm waiting on. I'm ready for the season is over. The season is a wash. Okay, we're not beating any good teams this year. Um, I'm ready for the season to end now. If the season was over now, I would be happy. Okay, I would be so happy, bro. You're 3-0. You were the 10th ranked. I can't stress this enough. Florida State was the 10th ranked team in the nation coming into the season. And you lose 3 straight games to unranked teams? That's unheard of. We haven't started 3-0 since like what? 2021 or 2017? I can't remember. I can't remember the last time we started 3-0, bro. I can't remember the last time we looked this bad. We have no running game. We have no off. The offense is a disaster. Complete disaster. The defense, even when the defense shows up, it's not enough because the offense can't do anything. The quarterback, the quarterback you paid $1.3 million in NIL money to, has 1 touchdown in 3 games. 2 Something's got to give, man. Something's got to give. Mike Norvell, I still think he's a good head coach, man. I just think that Florida State needs to, like I said, get a 5-star quarterback and establish a fucking culture in the building, bro. There's no culture. Who's holding DJU accountable? Who's holding him accountable when he doesn't play good? When he goes 16 for 30 for 200 yards and an interception? Who's holding him accountable? Okay? What other receiver do you have on this team besides Malik Benson? You know what I mean? Like what other receiver can consistently get open? Can Morlock catch the ball? You know what I mean? Florida State just doesn't have it this year, man. They just don't have enough this year, man. It's over. Guys get their money, get fat and lazy. They got their money. They got fat and lazy. Because you can't sit here and tell me that. And I'm sure DJU he's doing whatever he can to play or whatever the case may be, bro. But you can't sit here and tell me there's not a certain type of complacency with this dude, bro. Because I don't think when he was playing for fucking uh Oregon, I don't think he was making that much money like that. I don't think he was making 1.3 million dollars. I don't think he was. There's a certain it's like a certain complacency vibe I get out of him. I got my money, I'm chilling. Because if that was the because if that wasn't the case, bro, you wouldn't be losing to Georgia Tech, you wouldn't be losing to Boston College, you wouldn't be losing to Memphis, bro. These are teams that Florida State is supposed to beat. You haven't even gotten to the hard part of your schedule yet, and you already 3-0, 3-0. At this point, bro, if you was gonna pay all that money to DJU, Brock Glenn, to start the season off, you could have just rolled with Brock Glenn. Listen, man, the season is over. The next game that we got on the schedule is Cal. Uh, it's in Florida. Um, Listen, man, I picked this team to beat Memphis and they lost. Cal's gonna whoop our ass on the 21st of September. I'm gonna see if I can watch this game. I'm gonna do the best I can to stay up for it, but I'm not gonna make any promises, man. SMU can't wait to see y'all too. Clemson is on the schedule. Duke and Miami. Oh, Cam Ward's gonna have a field day on October 26th, bro. Cam Ward versus DJU, the nigga that can barely put up 20 points. Yeah, all right. Yeah, that's a L. Notre Dame L. I see a lot of L's on this schedule. I'm gonna just say that. But you know what, man? I'm over it. Can't even get mad for real. Uh, I just hate to see that Florida State is a sinking ship, man. A sinking ship. A disaster. A walking catastrophe of a football team. That's it. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know how y'all felt about the game. Let me know how y'all feel about the state of Florida State in general. Okay? Let me know how y'all feel about the team. Leave it all in the comments, man. But that's pretty much all I got for y'all, man. I'm out. Peace.